Welcome to this Windows Computer and Technology channel, and as I posted a video about how the VirtualBox, Oracle VirtualBox is not going to work with Windows 11, today Oracle actually updated its policy, its information, and they said, yeah, it will eventually work with Windows 11, but in VirtualBox 7. I will post a link anyways to VirtualBox because I took this opportunity to talk about it at the same time. VirtualBox, Oracle's VirtualBox, is a open source virtual machine that you can download and install. What it lets you do is install an operating system within your Windows operating system, for example. So, an example, you would like to use Linux in your computer, but don't want dual boot or go through all of that, but you want to have an install of Linux that would work. Well, you can download VirtualBox and install a copy of your favorite distro of Linux within this VirtualBox. So it's like having a PC within a PC. Of course, it can also be used to run different versions of Windows. So you might be on Windows 11 and want to run Windows 10 for maybe some applications or stuff. Well, you can download VirtualBox. Version 6 works in Windows 11 to install Windows 10 or Linux or stuff like that. What I was saying in the previous video that talked about it is that if you were wanting to actually have Windows 11 in VirtualBox, that was not working because it does not meet the minimum requirement. But VirtualBox 7 that will release, the next version, will apparently have Windows 11 compatible virtual hardware, if you want, including TPM 2.0. For those of you that came back to me and says, well, I have it and it works, it's because you have installed a Windows 11 version that was able to run even though not meeting the minimum requirement. The real deal version 11 of October 5th will not run in VirtualBox 6. But the good news, at least we have today, is that VirtualBox 7 will let the minimum requirements go through. So that's a good news on that side. So we'll just have to wait for the next version of VirtualBox. But now I'll actually post the link to this page because you can download VirtualBox 6.1. You can run it on your PC and install some version of whatever you want in it, Linux or Windows or whatever. VirtualBox, or a virtual environment, is great also for another reason, is that if you want to try stuff that are kind of dangerous for malware or whatever, well, it infects only the virtual machine, not the real computer you're using. So I'll post a link to this. It's free, and like I said, it's a little bit like the Windows Sandbox, but it's of course open source, and this has been available for quite some time. I've used it a few times in the past to run different things, and it works great actually. So link is in the description below the video, and if you're waiting for the version that can run Windows 11, well, at some point VirtualBox 7 will be released and Windows 11 will be compatible in a virtual environment. If you like my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.